Hi everyone, I'm Autistic Ange. This is a podcast for adults who recently found out they're autistic and are looking for other autistic people like them. I would like to talk about idioms and other sayings. I know many people use them. I know what purpose they serve, but I think that purpose is, it's just ridiculous. Is it that people just don't want to be direct when they say something? They'd rather use a saying that doesn't even make sense to begin with, but it seems to make a lot of sense to ordinary people. And I apologize if you're autistic and you like using idioms and the like, but I don't mean to offend. This is just my take. However, I know us autistics are very literal, so I can't imagine it's just me that thinks this way. So let's just get this going. Okay, so one, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Who even tried doing that? Did somebody try shoving the horse's face underwater in the hopes that it would quench its thirst? My interpretation is you can't make people do what they don't want to do. Duh. Why just say that? Just say that instead of the horse thing. Cat got your tongue? Did a cat catch somebody's tongue? Did the cat rip it out of that person's mouth? And if so, how is that even possible? My interpretation, can you please say something? How about it's easier said than done? Anything is easier when it's just words coming out of your mouth and floating away in the air, but I know this one's used as a way to say that it's hard to convince someone to do something. So, yeah, my interpretation is just do it. Or it's a piece of cake. How is it that cake equates to how easy it is to do something? Isn't getting a piece of cake easy to do anyway? Just brushing somebody's teeth is pretty easy to do, or putting on a sock. My interpretation, just say it's easy. He doesn't have a clue. Yeah. Is he a detective? Inspector Gadget? If not, why would anybody have clues? So just say he doesn't know. This one, I don't get this one. It's raining cats and dogs. Where the hell did this one even come from? Why were these two animals used as an expression to say that it's raining hard? Did anybody really have cats and dogs fall on them and think to themselves, wow, it feels like it's raining really hard? So my interpretation, just say it's raining heavily or something. What the fuck? When pigs can fly, somebody thought that the only way something could be true is when a pig gained the ability to fly. Why is that the threshold? Why not when guitars start going on dates with pianos? First, we'd have to accept that guitars and pianos have lives. They can think and feel just like people, and they enjoy dates. So what does that guitar even see in that piano? Or how about when I can levitate and destroy my enemies with an arrow made out of cat hair? Just say, I don't think that's possible. Oh, a hot potato. I really don't understand this one. So apparently it's so popular that there's an actual game of throwing a pretend hot potato around until someone's caught holding it. Like we did when we were kids and we were in school. Oh, fun. But what? I don't get it. Oh, we better stay away from this one. It's a hot potato. How is it that controversy and potatoes are on the same level? Just say, wow, how scandalous. Yeah, I just don't get it. So I've looked up, I found this list online and their meanings. So I'm just going to go down this because I think this is kind of dumb. Beat around the bush means to avoid talking about what's important. I don't get it. Like, did somebody take a stick and start beating the ground around a bush, and that was their way of not wanting to talk about something important? Like, I don't know where that even came from. Hit the sack means go to sleep. Who hit a sack? And, like, why does that mean somebody's going to sleep? Your guess is as good as mine means I do not know. Then just say, I don't know. And also, like, your guess may not be as good as mine. Like, you know, I don't know. Good things come to those who wait means to have patience. Yes. Yeah, when you wait, things happen. Let me see. What is this? Scrape the barrel means making the most of the worst situations or things because you can't do anything about it. Well, who the fuck scraped a barrel? And then that's what that means? Scraping a barrel, making the most of the worst situations or things because you can't do anything about it? I don't get that. And what the fuck are you scraping off that barrel anyways? Like, I really don't get this one. Don't burn your boats or bridges means doing something that makes it impossible to go back to the original state. Like, no fuck. Just say, like, don't do that. That's all you have to say is just don't do that. Breaking fresh or new ground means doing something that has never been done before. Why is that the interpretation? Like, when you break ground, I don't know, like, I'm just imagining, like, somebody taking, like, a pickaxe or, like, a sledgehammer, I don't know, and just, like, smashing the dirt. And that's supposed to mean that something's never been done before? Like, yeah, I just did it. Nobody else, I don't know. Like, what the fuck? This is stupid. Sells like hotcakes means a quick sellout. Well, I don't know what hotcakes. Do those sell out very quickly? Like, what are those? I don't know. Running around in circles means putting efforts into something that is not a worthwhile result. Yeah, who runs around in circles? Like, did somebody really do that? On cloud 9 means being very happy. I don't know what number. I don't know why it's not like cloud 5 or 15. I don't know. I don't get that one. Left out in the cold means being ignored. Well, I mean, like, you don't have to be left out in the cold to be ignored. You can just experience the kind of childhood I did. Like, it doesn't take just that, you know, like, left out in the cold. I don't know. That's so stupid. Cut corners means doing something in an easier and least expensive manner. I don't know how that means that. What corners are you cutting? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm envisioning, like, the corners of a piece of paper. Like, and that's supposed to mean doing something in an easier and least expensive manner. I don't get that one. Like, cut corners. I don't know. Like, can't you just say, like, oh, it'd be easier to do this way? Like, just, why can't you just say that? I have never even heard this one. Boil the ocean means taking up an almost impossible or overly ambitious project. Boil the ocean. What the fuck does that even mean? Boil the ocean? Like, a lot of you must just be sitting there like, I know what this means. I know what that means. Like, what's the big deal? I don't know. But boil the ocean? Keep an ear to the ground means staying informed and updated about everything. Who put their ear to the ground? What can you hear when you do that? How was somebody informed and up to date about everything by putting their ear to the ground? Eat like a horse means eating too excessively. Horses are not the only animals that eat a lot. Cows do. Pigs. Like, I don't know. A snowball effect means the aspect of momentum in every event and how they build upon each other. Yeah. Snowball effect. I don't have much to say about that one. Let's see. In for a penny, in for a pound means that somebody is intentionally investing his time or money for a particular project or task. For example, when Athlete, what name is that? When Athlete was booming, was that a person or a company? I don't know. Jim was in for a penny and in for a pound. That's how much dedicated he was. I don't even get that. Is that like mean, like, is the pound like British money? Is that what that means? Or a bird in the hand is better than two in the bush. It means an opportunity in hand currently is better than a prospect in the future because time never repeats itself. A bird in the hand is better than two in the bush. I don't, like, this is so stupid. Like, because I imagine, like, you're holding a hand, you're holding a bird in your hand, and that's better than, like, two birds being in a bush. Like, how is that better? That bird might, like, peck my hand or something. Like, how is it better to hold a bird than to have two of them in a bush? Like, I don't know. Chip off the old block is a person is similar in behavior or actions like his parents. So when grandmother saw her grandson collecting coins like her son used to do, she knew he was a chip off the old block. Really? Like a block? Like, I imagine a literal block and then, like, there's a chip on it. And, like, it's not usually good when there's a chip off of something, like, you know, because it means it's damaged a little bit. I don't know. That's the way I view it. The old block. Like, what block? What block was old that got chipped? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you means treat people the same way you want to be treated. Why can't we just say that? Like, why does it have to talk like we're speaking from the Bible or something? Don't cry over spilt milk. Don't cry over what has already happened and cannot be fixed. Who cried over spilled milk? Like a kid maybe, because they thought they'd get in trouble? I don't know. Every cloud has a silver lining means bad things one day eventually lead to good things. What's a silver lining in a cloud have to do with that? Beside yourself with joy means to be extremely happy. Okay, like, do I have like DID or something? Like, am I hallucinating? Am I really beside myself with joy? Whose joy? Is that a person? Like, if that's a feeling, how, like, I don't know. So, like, I'm beside myself? Like, what is this? Fair and square means being direct or fair. So just say be direct or fair. Like, a black sheep being a disgrace for the family. I don't know. Like, really? Was there just a whole bunch of white sheep and, like, one black sheep? And, like, was that black sheep really a fuck up? Or was it just, like, its own shape and didn't want to look like the rest of the sheep? That doesn't even make sense to me, what I just said. I don't know. Hook, line, and sinker. Doing something or trying to achieve something with thoroughness and passion. For example, I have set my mind to go through the spreadsheets by Monday, and I am working for it. Hook, line, and sinker. That's a fishing reference? This is, like, that's stupid too. Like, you don't need to be a fisher to want to achieve something, like, with passion or, like, to have achieved something with passion. I don't know. By the skin of your teeth. To just barely get by or make it. Is there skin on our teeth? Like, there's no skin on our teeth. Like, is there? I don't know. Break a leg. Saying good luck to somebody. Hey, Barry, it's time for you to get on the stage and present your monologue. Go break a leg. somebody broke a leg and that's then somebody equated that to that means good luck. Like break a leg. I think people just say this shit and they don't even really know. Do you hear how you sound? Up a creek without a paddle means in an unlucky situation. Yeah, no fucking shit. If I was in a body of water without a paddle, where the fuck am I gonna go? I have to swim maybe. Yeah, that would be an unlucky situation. There's more unlucky situations you can use. A fish out of water means to be out of your comfort zone. I think a fish out of water means it knows it's about to die and it needs to hurry the fuck up and get back in that water. I think it's a little bit more than out of its comfort zone. Let's see. Snug as a bug in a rug means warm and cozy. The baby looks as snug as a bug in a rug next to her mother. That means that somebody was sitting one time and they happened to look over and they saw a bug all wrapped up in a rug with its head popping out and viewed that as it being snug. Or the words just rhymed and it sounded I don't know. To not see the wood for the trees. I'm not even gonna. No, I don't even want to do that one. Lose your marbles means to go insane. Our mailman has lost his marbles. Every day he drops Mr. Smith's mail out on our door. That's a stupid example anyways. That's not even how does that mean to go insane? Somebody bringing mail to the wrong house? Losing your marbles? Somebody had marbles that they lost, and did they go insane when they lost them? Straight from the horse's mouth. All these fucking horse idioms means directly from the person involved. Okay, so did a horse talk? What came straight from that horse's mouth? Words? Has bigger fish to fry means has more important work to do. Please don't bother me today with any calls. I have bigger fish to fry. Huh. So, I don't know. It takes longer to make a fish that's bigger in size. Means I have more important work to do. Okay. Look before you leap means calculate the risks before advancing toward a possibility. Excuse me. Look before you leap. You're supposed to do that anyways. Who would just jump and not look? Rain on someone's parade means to spoil a moment. That means you'd have to view rain as miserable, and I like rain. It means that everybody is inside because they're all afraid of the rain. And it's cozy to me. How is that spoiling someone's parade? And that in itself, are you having a real parade? Did you throw a parade for yourself? Why does a parade have to mean a good day? Oh, somebody shit on your good day. Take a rain check. Postpone a plan. A rain check. No. Take it with a grain of salt means don't take it too seriously. So, what is a grain of salt? Throw caution to the wind means take a risk. The caretaker threw caution to the wind by taking a sick baby outside. How do you throw caution into the wind? You have to hold something that's caution. What does that look like? The best thing since sliced bread means a really good invention. That's really is that the best thing we can come up with? Everybody thinks that the best thing that's ever been invented was sliced bread. We've come so far since then. Why still say that? You could say I don't know. Not that it's better than the slice of bread. Anyways, I should wrap this up soon. Let's see. Bite off more than you can chew means taking on difficult work that is beyond your capabilities. So you're like, don't bite off more than you can chew. Well, I don't think anybody can do that anyways. You can't bite anything off if you can't chew it. Like, it's not going to be able to go into your mouth that well. Like, you wouldn't be able to get your teeth around whatever it is that you're trying to, if you're trying to bite off more of it. And why don't you just be like, oh, don't do that. That's too hard, you know? Why don't we work up to that? Like, why don't we train you first? Like, say shit like that. Let's play it by the ear means to improvise. Play it by the ear. Did somebody play something by somebody's ear and it improved them somehow? I don't know. Ignorance is bliss. Put something on ice. You can say that again. Means that's absolutely true. You can say that again. No, that means you can just say again what you just said. Bite the bullet. Go back to the drawing board. Call it a day. At the 11th hour. Swan song. That one means the last piece of work of an artist before their death. Really? Did a swan sing a song? And that's what that means? A wild goose chase means a futile chase. Who's chasing gooses? Like, is this just me? Like, bury the hatchet, turn a deaf ear, to be in the doldrums. Who even says that? I've never heard that. Hit the books means going to study, and like, you don't have to hit a book. Nobody hits books. Twist someone's arm means to convince them. Well, pain will do that. Yeah. If somebody twisted my arm and it hurt, I'd probably do whatever it was that they wanted. Stab someone in the back, it means to betray a close person. You don't have to stab them in the back to betray them. There's other ways. Going cold turkey means to stop or quit an addictive or dangerous behavior. Go cold turkey. That I envision a turkey that's like shivering outside in like the winter. Cut to the chase. What does that mean? Cut what? Cut to the chase? What is chase? It's always darkest before the dawn means things will get better. Well, yeah, it is dark before dawn. That's how the world works. And I don't understand how nighttime turning into daytime means that things will get better. In my mind, that means things will get worse because I hate the daylight. Wear your heart on your sleeve means expressing yourself too openly. Yeah, but like, why? Who came up with that expression? Wear your heart on your sleeve. Why not wear your heart on your face or on your like right shoe? Yeah. Oh, there's even more. What the fuck? A left-handed compliment. Once in a blue moon. Call a spade a spade. Okay, yeah, I could be here for hours. There's so many of these. I'm just scrolling through this one website. How many? 130? So that means that, like, there's, like, that many people came up with that many stupid fucking sayings. At the very least. And then it took more stupid people to continue these sayings so that they just became common. And just say what you mean. Like, just say it. Be blunt. Like, how somebody else reacts that's not on you, that's on them. Like, just try to use tact, be polite, be kind, deliver something like, that might not be so nice to the ears of the person hearing it. Just deliver it with some class, like, and say what you mean. Like, it's like it's like when people say this shit to me, I'm like, are you speaking like a different language? Like, do you not know how to just use regular words? I don't know. I'm just gonna go now because yeah, I just wanted to kind of get this. Is there anybody that thinks this way? Like, just say what you mean. I don't know, hot potato, no pigs flying, no raining cats and dogs. Anyway, yeah. So this was just me recording into an app on my phone, hoping people find me and listen and relate. Maybe have a similar experience to what I had when I heard myself on somebody else's podcast. If you actually got to the end of this episode, good for you. Because I'd imagine by now most people would have clicked off. So thanks. And goodbye.